Listen, there's something that you want. Now, I don't care who you are, who's listening to this. I believe that we all want more in some form. We want to improve at something, or we want something, or we want to enhance something, no matter what it is. There's always a bigger, better, brighter thing. There's always more, right? And so, well, that is life, right? It's to evolve, it's to expand, it's to multiply, it's to just continually keep evolving and growing, because if we're not growing, we're dying. If we've not got no sense of achievement, then the soul is stagnant, and God doesn't settle, God doesn't rest. And that's why you would get anxiety, for example, if you do not express, right? Because you're suppressed, right? There's that thing you know you should be doing, you don't do it, suppressed. Anxiety, suppression, depression, you cause yourself to be depressed, right? And so it's something that you create, not anything that happens to you. You cause it by your, well, lack of doing the thing, right? And so it's caused through inaction. That wasn't what I was going to talk about, though. However, it's very relevant. Somebody needed to hear that, and so obviously that's why God gave me the message. So that thing that you want, it demands you to be someone, and so it demands certain qualities from you, right? It demands you to be expressive in a certain way, a certain manner, in a certain tonality. It demands you to believe something. It demands you to be someone, but it demands you to, part of that be someone is a belief structure, right? And so what do you need to believe now? What does a person that has a goal believe? What is their belief system? What does a goal demand you to believe? And what does it demand you to no longer believe? What are you holding on to just now? What belief are you holding on to just now that's keeping you away from your goal, the thing that you want? Because there's a belief there. Because if you've not got it yet, then perhaps I would suggest that there's a belief there that's your limiting belief, right? That would therefore be a limiting belief. I don't have limiting beliefs, Chris. Of course you do. Yes, you do. Otherwise you'd have it. So there's a limiting belief there, and a limiting belief, nothing to be insecure about. It's just a belief that they got you to where you got to, that no longer serve you, where you're going to. That's all it is. So we need to reevaluate our beliefs all the time, every day, daily. Like, where did this belief come from? Does this belief serve me? What does that goal demand me to believe? Neutrally, step into the position of your goal. Does somebody else have what you want? What do they believe? Find out about that individual. What do they believe? Who are they? What's their standards? What habits have they got? Look at that. What does your goal demand you to believe? I'm talking about believe. Who does it demand you to be and then leave behind, right? Because who you used to be is no longer relevant for who you're needing to be in the future. You need to kill off the old you, literally, not physically. Don't fucking do that, right? Somebody somewhere will think that was actually, no, clause. Don't do that. Delete the attributes, the habits, the standards, because you're going to need to elevate them. What does it demand you to believe now? What does the person with it believe? What's their standards? Adopt those attributes and qualities, but never leave your personality out of it. Because you're not going to copy them, you're going to make it to enhance who you are. Right? That's it. Be great. Expecting to demand greatness. Demand yourself to be that individual who not only lives proud, but lives proud because they delete the old beliefs that no longer serve them. Be great.